our next point is distance from the sea. So if you will see the southern portion of India, you will get the water bodies in three sides. Right? Thus, in India, only the southern India or the peninsula India. Why it is called peninsula? Because its three sides surrounded by the water bodies and one side connected with the mainland. So in the peninsula India, you will get the influence of water bodies, right? Or the sea or ocean. Since the areas located near to the sea or in the coastal region, they are experiencing the moderating influence of the land bridge during night time and sea bridge during the daytime. So due to the effect of this land and sea bridge, right, it will create a balancing. It will create a balance between the temperature during daytime and night time. Thus, all the coastal areas from here you can start from Gujarat, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Goa, Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and few parts of West Bengal. All the coastal areas they are having an equable climatic condition where temperature is never so high or never so low. That means an equable climatic condition actually prevail over here in the coastal region due to the effect of land and sea bridge. This type of climate is also called maritime climate or oceanic climate or moderate climate. While the areas are located far away from the sea like Bhopal in Madhya Pradesh, right? They have no such facilities like land bridge and sea bridge, right? And they are all the landlocked areas. Thus, the temperature is extreme during the daytime and temperature is very low during the night time. While temperature is extreme during the summertime and very low during the winter, right? That is why all the coastal areas are having the moderate climatic condition while all the landlocked areas or areas far away from the sea they have the continental type of climate. Next point I will discuss about the direction of the winds. So in the case of winds, if the winds are coming from one hot or warm areas towards the cold areas, right? Hot or warm areas towards the cold areas. That time it will change the condition of these cold areas. Is it clear? The condition of these cold areas. Not only that, this type of wind sometimes in the polar region can melt the snow, melt the ice cover. Thus, it is also called the snow eater. Okay, this type of winds are actually developed or originate due to the difference in temperature in a regional areas, right? In a particular region, and that type of winds are called the local winds. Is it clear? For example, if you see the location of Rajasthan in India and eastern UP, eastern UP, right? This time, that time you can see Rajasthan is more warmer during the summertime, and UP is comparatively less warmer during the summertime. Thus, one wind can travel from Rajasthan towards the eastern UP, and that wind name is Lu. Is it clear? This type of wind is very warm and it is actually hot and dry in nature, right? Thus it causes almost no rain, but it actually very dangerous because it causes sunstroke. It can rise the temperature in the northern plain of India. Next video I will discuss about the ocean currents.